Welcome back to another episode of Bad Decision Garage. Today, we're back here working on the Altima again. Couple things that need to be done to this today that I'd really like done would be, I need new door hinges on the driver's side. The door sags about a good inch. I'll bring you guys in and show you that later. And then we're going to put rear shocks in to complement the front struts that we did, you know, because need that for handling. And then we're going to flip-flop the window squirters on the hood because the driver's side squirter doesn't work. The passenger side does. I could care less if the passenger can see as long as I can see, so that's going to get flip-flopped quick. And then I think we're also going to put some parking brake shoes in the back of it just so I don't think I get to choose where I park like I have been for the last 6 months driving the Altima, to where a parking brake might be nice to have. So I think we're going to probably start with the door hinges. Let me grab you guys and I will take you over there and show you what I mean by why we need door hinges. Alright guys, so like I was saying on the door hinge thing here, I'm going to see if I can get it showing good here somehow. It might be better to show at the car. Yeah, we're like a good yeah, I don't like that. I literally have to bash my shoulder against the door to get it open sometimes, and I feel for race safety I should probably get that figured out. Alright guys, to get this fender off, it looks like we got obviously the fender bolts up here. Well, we got to take the fender off to get to the door hinges that are they're in here, just believe me. We got one bolt up here for the fender. I'm guessing there's probably some bolts under this inner fender well liner, so we'll have to get the front end up. Like I said, these top bolts here, I got a time lapse going over there for you guys so that way I don't, you know, you guys can see what I'm doing. But I think I'll have to get this side, the wheel. Maybe I can get it with just the wheel being turned. Let's see here if there's enough room to get in there.
Waiting for connection.
Ooh.
Bluetooth connection success.
Alright, let's see here. Does that give us enough room to... I think this guy's got to come off. This has to come out. The inner liner probably has to come out. And I'm going to guess probably the front bumper is going to have to come off some just to be able to get to all the bolts. But we're going to see if we can just loosen up enough and it peels away from that side enough to get to the bolts. If so, we won't take all of the bumper off. If it doesn't, we'll be taking the bumper off. But I'm going to get after it, guys, so that way it gets done here. Oh, like I said, got you guys on the time lapse over there to see what I'm doing, and we'll get to it. If anything interesting really pops up, I'll bring you guys back in. Got to take off this fender or the side skirt a little bit. Looks like there's a couple 10mm bolts under there. We'll get to them. That'll actually probably be able to go back on. But that really revealed us a bolt down here. And what is this weird? We're getting pretty loose here now. Let's see if we can sneak all of this in here, or if I got to get this inside bolt. Oh, nice. There's that. There's that. Looks like this has to move. I am very impressed that most of these bolts are actually coming out and not just snapping off with the condition of this car. Crunchy. What? Somebody lost their deodorant cap in my fender. What is that about? I think this might be enough for us to sneak what we need snuck through here without having to take it off the rest of the way. Move that out of the way. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely don't have to take the rest of the fender off. Right there, what we got flopping here will be plenty. Alright, so like I said, since we got the fender off this much here, wow, that little guy's holding on for dear life, doing his job. Look at him. Just a little, I think we'll put a little patch in there, give him a little bit more rigidity. But back to the main task at hand here. Door hinges. Now that we can see all of our bolts and stuff, I'm pretty sure I'll just leave the door shut, do one at a time, and it shouldn't have any problems. I don't see why it would become a problem. So I'm gonna get to that too, guys. All right, we need an, oh hey, little extension, exactly what we need.
You're talking about the sections with the catalytic converter, or like the giant ass Magnum?
But yeah, that pretty much bolts to the cats and goes back. Ooh. Ooh. Don't pull on that too much. Give me my hinge. Looks like we need a little persuasion. There we go. One's off. Where did I put news? The news. Ooh, let's see if there's a. That guy is real sloppy. Nice and taunt-like. Nice and taunt. Let's see here. Put this in like so. Start with putting the nuts back on. Owie, tetanus shot inbound. Oh, okay, there we go. Get that back in there. Might need to loosen those up just a little bit to be able to get those other two started. Huh. Oh shit, the door wasn't closed all the way. Alright. See here, can we get a bolt started? Oh, I got the wrong hinge on there. My bad, guys. Hold up. I guess they are different. They look very similar. But apparently, there's a difference. This one has an L. That one up there has an L. This one has an R. This one has an R. This one has an R. Trust me, it's there. God damn it. And now this one's... Yeah, because it's got like alignment pins. In the trunk of the car, there's a hammer. Do you want to grab it for me?
What?
I have a hammer in the trunk. Right to the left.
That's from a gun socket.
Is that your gun sock?
Yeah.
All right, you should probably take that. Nice. The hammer made that super easy. All right, let's try the right hinge this time. Holy shit, everything just lines right up. Okay. We're on to something now, boys. We're on to something now. Cool little quick. Put nut on. Put nut on. It is not the Milwaukee one. The Milwaukee one exploded on me. And since I'm trying to save all the dollars I can before Florida, I've been borrowing my coworker's Snap-on. Yeah. Because my foreman Snap-on, like, he doesn't really wrench anymore, so like he's always like, oh man, like if you ever just want to use, you know, my electric ratchet, go ahead. And I'm all like, thanks Pat, I will. And then like when I get back from Florida, I'll probably buy a Milwaukee fuel because apparently they don't explode as much.
Yeah, the other ones do.
And it's from the clutch drops.
Yeah.
I've realized that it's from the clutch drops. Probably with the really, like, the 3/4 inch size bolts, like when you're just... It...
Hard on things.
It strips through then. Oh, no. I don't even know how it... You gotta get back into... We're gonna put a patch in there, don't worry. That's gonna get patched right up. And now these top ones up there. I might just actually put you guys down and get this done and show you my proud work once I'm done of the door opening and closing without sagging. That's exactly what's gonna happen. All right, got that top hinge on off camera, like I told you guys I was going to do. Holy shit. It's a brand new car. Like, there's... I don't even know what I'm doing to go fucking... What is the guy doing with his life? Look at that. Opens and shuts like it should. Should have done this 5 months ago. Instead, I've given myself shoulder pains by having to shoulder my way out of this thing daily. I understand, guys, it's just a regular car door now at this point, but I'm not used to it. Success. Very successful on that. Nice. I do believe I'm gonna fix this rust hole here a little bit. Get this fender sitting back down where it needs to be. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Rip these bolts back in quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not even sure which ones are supposed to be up here. But I feel like, oh shit, yeah. I understand why there's so many now. Boop, boop. Push that in a little bit. Start that guy. Oh. What do we got here? 3 long ones. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I don't know how people do this one-handed all the time. And we got 2 more bolts on. Give me this short guy back. Found another long one. Just assuming the longs go there. Open door. Oh. And there's that one. And this guy goes down here after we get our patch panel put in, but we'll just stick them there for now. Let's see here. We might have to actually reattach the front fender so we know what we need to create. I mean, I can't even tell where the good metal and the bad metal starts and ends. It's all one. Like, I can't spot the difference. I just don't see a difference. Very nice. All right, guys, all we got left is to toss on is the side skirt here. I didn't realize how stupid these things look without side skirts. Did any of them come without side skirts? I don't know. It looks stupid. But yeah, it looks stupid. We'll get the side skirt on quick here. I'm gonna have to put a couple self-tappers in that deal. Couple of the bolts broke. Go figure, rust. But we also got these cool clips. I mean, that one did not, that was supposed to stay with the car. But it kind of clips on there fairly nice, and then put a couple self-tappers in her. I don't think we're gonna have a problem. I don't think we're gonna have a problem. Oh. Okay. And just like that, we are secured again, and everything looks as it should. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's move on to the next project of, we got rear shock and rear parking brakes to do. I'll get back with you guys once we get there. All right, so we're here in the back, got the tires off, obviously. Gonna do rear shock today, rear shock. Monday, another rear shock. But also today we're gonna pull the brakes off and replace the parking brake apparatus so that we have parking brake. And then the other side rear caliper is seized. Maybe we'll try to get the slide pins sliding. We'll see if these slide pins even slide. They kind of look like they do. But we'll just maybe try to get the rear brakes working. Absolutely not putting any money into the rear brakes. Like, if we break a line, it is getting a cap. Like, there is no money going into the rear. Let's get started. We'll start by popping off the rear caliper out of the way. Probably just take the bracket bolts off. Inch 19 millimeter, not inch. Jeez. Be a big old sow. Wait a minute. I am tightening right now. That was just making sure that it was loose, guys. Make sure that you can get it tight before you can loosen it. Oh.
You lifted the car off the jack stand.
Oh, yeah. Oh. There. Wow. It's like somebody really tightened it down or something. I don't know. Like somebody stood on the bolt or something. It was tight. It was tight. That's weird. Alright, brake caliper comes off. Does this side slide? Whoa. Sure.
Very, very minimally.
Oh, no, there she goes. There she goes.
You could probably grease that up.
Yeah, we could probably grease that up and save that. The pads are, by golly, there's material left, so we're gonna call that good. Gotta get the rotor off. Huh? There's material on the pad still. I'm not gonna look at them anymore. There's enough there that I don't feel I need to do anything about it. Pop the rotor off. And look at that. Zero material on the shoes. I think the game plan will be having to pull these springs off here, pull out the little retainer clips, like any other drum brake really, and then we'll just try to peel it off and see what happens. We'll obviously do one side at a time here, and if we fuck this side up, we'll just put it back together without anything on it, and we won't even go to the other side. I think that's what we're gonna do. Grab ourselves a needle nose pliers, see if you're... Oh, hey, that wasn't bad. Well, that one might be a problem. Let's see here.
I've seen sparks.
I seen sparks and there's not a spring there. Oh, there still is a... Nope, there's not a spring there anymore. So, obviously... I have some new springs actually, because I bet you by the time I stretch them on, they're gonna break. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't care. I got new springs. Newer, that's easy. I think I need a flathead screwdriver to turn those bad boys out. Let me see, where did I put that guy? Here. Little flathead action, go into this nail head, roll it 90 degrees or something like that you're supposed to. Not quite sure where there it is. Yeah, there's one off. Cool. And it's supposed to be 90'd up, supposedly. Cool. Second one's off. Adjuster, which has anti-seize on it. Holy crap! Somebody's been in here once. I don't understand what's going on. How there's anti-seize in here yet? There's nothing on these shoes. Should find a little piece of sandpaper, clean up where these pads sit.
Or a wire wheel.
Yeah, and we'll see what I got here quick. Let me see if I got a wire wheel quick, guys. I'll get right back with you. Alright, we're back here. Got a wire wheel. Said, guys, got some new hardware here. Well, new to this hardware, just like these shoes that actually have shoe material, like it could actually maybe potentially stop something. Wow, what a revolutionary design. Yeah, that should work. Cool. Oh, already messed that up. Nice. Okay, and then just take a dab of grease and put them on all 6 pads where the shoes ride. Just to let it have a little something. Just a little something. Get it in there. Don't need to be scared. I mean, don't overdo it, because if the grease gets on the shoe material, then you have a glorified wedge more than anything. And we'll call that. God, I think there's a pack of paper towels in the back seat of this thing. There's one right here. One paper towel.
There's a rag down there too.
I think I have a pack of paper towels in the back seat of this thing. Alright. So, yeah. Obviously, grease up. Put spring, little anchor pin. We'll probably start with that guy just because it'll maybe hold everything in place. Am I putting this on the right way? Yes. Already got grease on
the shoe.
On the shoe. I can't find the hole because I covered it with grease. There it is. I see where the hole is now. Get my pin lined up right. Let me see if I can. Let me grab the light from you guys quick so that I can see what we're trying to accomplish. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day. Still might be here all day. What is this? What type of technology is happening? Okay. Alright, let's just... Alright, let's make sure the pin actually fits in the hole first. Jesus. Yeah, wow, that's going to probably make a huge difference right there, actually being able to find the hole and slide it in. Yes. Okay. Test fit succeeded. Should be able to move to final preparations of sticking pin in hole. Oh, right. Right. Almost. Yes, I finally found the hole, guys. I know. Get her turned in there, 90 degrees, holds it in. Wow, that bad boy's in place.
You got any brake parts cleaner?
I do have some brake cleaner, I'm pretty sure, around here somewhere. If not, we'll find a little bit of gasoline and all the same. Petroleum product, petroleum product.
No, there's a difference in petroleum product. Because you're erasing one petroleum product with the other one.
Yeah. Probably put our little adjuster in. I don't even know what's actually supposed to adjust this guy. Is it manually adjustment? Like you
Yeah, you just
adjust it yourself?
Yeah.
And now the real question is, did I put this shoe in upside down? I bet I did. That shoe in upside down. That pin that I fought so long for, gonna fight it again.
This makes perfect, Neil.
Yes. So this guy sits on there like that, actually. That just seems like it actually fits better. Just wanted to make sure both sides were greased up, you know. There's no reason to only grease one side. That contacts things. Might as well get grease everywhere. Like I was saying earlier, guys, the only thing that it can only do is hamper your braking ability. Oh. And hey,
That'll work way better.
I might know what I'm doing here a little bit, guys, now. We'll put okay. I guess we'll just take any spring, doesn't really matter. Put it on there. Oh, you know what we're gonna do right now? Ramrod this hole. Yeah. Yes. Get it. Just in and out. Make sure it goes. Perfect. I don't think I even want to try to deal with that, so we'll see here. And there we go, got it in the hole. Roll this back so I can get the screwdriver in there. And roll. We are technically almost in place, I think. I don't know. We'll just put this adjuster up in here. And then we'll put the top spring in first, and then we'll go to the bottom one and see what all the conundrum is down there. Oh, ow. Things are not sitting where they're supposed to.
Something's out of whack there.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be.
Go look at the other side.
Not yet. It's not a part. That's the wrong spring.
All right.
Wow! Just fish hooked myself at the other side of that spring.
Jesus.
That felt awesome. Wow. Okay. Yep. Wow. Look at that fish hook. Nice. Wow. And now there's another spring, but I think this needs to get adjusted out some maybe, and it'll help. Oh,
Yeah, that looked like it felt good.
it did feel good. Yeah, we'll adjust this out a little bit. I'm guessing it needs to be a little tighter. And then we'll put this bottom spring in here now, or try to, see if I can figure it out. I guess the only thing to do is
Put that thing back
put
on.
this rotor on once and see if it even fits. obviously. As you can tell, things have escalated. Let's see if that makes a difference. You want to get the pad into good biting material anyways, so you know, a little bit of sanding on that won't hurt it at all. See, we just need it to be able to barely turn, and then I can guarantee you that this will self-clearance itself. You see that? We're rolling. That little bit of resistance there, she'll be gone before Florida. Guaranteed. Guaranteed that will be gone before Florida.
It's raining again.
So, next thing we'll do is toss the caliper back on it. Maybe pull those pins out on the caliper, give them just a smidget of grease, see if they like it or not. But let's do that, yeah. Let's look into this caliper once. Can we just slide it out without having to take bolts out? Oh yeah, oh yeah, look at that. We'll slide her right apart, put some grease in there. Plenty of meat left on those pads. I mean, we got easily 3/16 of an inch. Easily 3/16. That one, 4/30 seconds. We'll go with a good 4/30 seconds. All right, we lost a boot. Is it still on the pin? Still on. Yes. Get your pads all back in there. And slam that bad boy home. The one with the washer goes on the bottom. The one without a washer goes on the top, because it uses this little plate as a washer. And then I guess grab the wrench, get this bottom one done. Yeah, that's gonna self-clearance right up when I start driving 85 miles an hour, guys. Tell you what. I was all like, wow, she's a long-winded one. Alright. And now we'll stand back on this wrench as I did to start this process, except for this time it'll be for an actual reason. Oh. Should move this grease so I'm not just kicking shit in it. Well, that's probably torqued. See, we can, that little bit of drag I'm not going to worry about at all. That'll self-clearance very quickly. And next thing will be the shock. Next thing will be the blue shock here that I don't know if it's good or bad. Doesn't matter. It's getting replaced. I have another one. Yeah. Wow, runaway nut. Okay. Oh, hey, this one's still good. This one's still good. Do we replace it? Or do we just put it back up there? That's a real question right now. I could save $33. We're gonna save some money. Go back in your home. Go back to your home. Go back to your home. Back in your home. Put these nuts back up there. This side's done. She don't need a shock over here. It's unnecessary. Very unnecessary. Hell yeah. That'll be a tank of fuel that just saved us. Huh. Oh, close. Very well. So, I'm going to jump to the other side, do the same parking brake bullshit. I'm guessing it'll be all the same. Same headaches, probably fish hook my finger again, and same headaches of having to machine the rotor. But I'll set you guys up over there while I get to that. I'll see you over there. Alright guys, we're here doing the headlight preps. Well, technically I'm going to have Josh do the headlights, and I'm going to go back and do that other parking brake while he's doing this, but I'm right now just says to tape off any painted area around the headlight, so we're just, you know, obviously we can't mess up the Altima's paint. It's a very nice car. We gotta treat it with all the respect that one can.
We need a spray bottle.
Of water?
Yeah.
Ask if that, what is that?
What's in here? Huh? What's in here? It's water. What's in water? Okay. That'll work.
And we are taped off. Obviously we don't have to tape off the hood. You're gonna do it with the hood up. right, guys. Had a little bit of camera issue there. Turned off. Josh didn't notice. Not a big deal. But look at how... Okay, first of all, look at that headlight. That is how this one looked also. Look at the difference. Oh my god, like... I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to go wash the car because there's splatter everywhere. But that's whatever, man. Like, that's worth it, man. Like, this is a... Hell yeah, buddy. We'll set up the camera again over here so you guys can watch Josh do this one, and he'll again explain it all because we don't really know what we lost. So have fun at it, guys, and God, thanks, Josh. This looks amazing. Like, it is crazy, the difference. Looks new. 267,000 mile headlight. 0 mile headlight. Like, what a drastic difference. Like, wow. Just wow. That is a product. Hell yeah. All right, bud. Let me just... You'll see that it's flashing up here, and then the screen is here, face forward, so like you can just look back and make sure that like it's still...
Yeah. So when it's recording, it's
red.
So it's recording now.
Yes.
Okay.
Which I can edit all this out. So
That's fine.
Don't worry. But
That's fine.
just whenever you feel comfortable, come back in.
Yep,
and start
we're gonna
doing it.
clean this headlight up a little bit before we start this process, because she's rather dirty to begin with. Wipe some of that excess bird poop off there. Okay, now we come in with the sanding disc again, the brown one. Make sure it's centered. It always helps. And you give her old spritz, spritz, spritz. Give her another wipe down. Look at how much green shit already came off there. It's crazy. We're gonna hit it one more time with that sanding disc just so make sure we get all that green stuff off there. Alright, here's another sanding of that. Spritz it down again. Look at that. Okay, switch back to the old gray pad again. Give her another wet down. Do it another time. Because it never hurts to overdo it, you know. Oh, it's raining!
Alright, we're back at
Alright, now that we're no longer raining, we'll do a little adjustment here. There we go. Now that we're not raining no more, we'll get back to sanding this one more time. Always got to make sure she's nice and lubricated. If you're wondering why it's foamy, it's because I put some Dawn dish soap in there too. Just, you know, if it can clean ducts, it should be able to clean headlights. But that should be good for the sanding. Down once more. Another wipe down. think we're on to the polish step. So, come back over here again. Grab the old polish wheel. Take that sanding disc off. And put this on. Here we go. Same as the other side. You probably missed it, honestly, because it died, but here's some polish. Put a little bit of polish on there. And spread it around on the headlight before you get her whipping so you don't get it all over you, you know. Dollop of polish. Spread it everywhere. We'll put a little more polish on there this time. That one's got a little more milkiness to it. Didn't quite come as clean, but still pretty dang good. But I feel like that's mostly on the inside of the lens, not the outside.
This side fits like a dream.
We got one final step. We're going to seal these headlights with this pad here. Just Rain-X is all it is, basically.
Alright guys, this parking brake went extremely easy and is really nice, but we gotta move on to getting this caliper unstuck, or try to, and maybe it'll start working. I don't know. Looks like, looking at the pad width, looks like
A nice coating on there on both of them.
even more evenly, which is cool. It shows me that one slide pin locked up before the other. But, I'm gonna probably pull these slide pin bolts, see if that helps us at all, and then see if we can get these slide pins open.
Here we go.
Turn the
That's
camera
done.
off because I don't really have a way to set you guys up. Josh is up front doing the headlights right now with the camera, with the tripod. So once I get this out a little bit more and see what's going on, I'll bring you guys back in.
Now we got to let that sit on there for 8 hours before we wash it off.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, that's what that says.
So like tomorrow morning, wipe her off?
Or before you wash it or anything.
Yeah.
It just has to sit on there.
Okay, cool. So like I can still use the car.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a little bit of a... Should have read the instructions a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either. But yeah, that's basically what you do. It's just a sealer, just a Rain-X, help bring the moisture off of them. But yeah,
Sealed.
way
This
better.
looks great, Josh. Thanks. Thank you.
Way better. So we just got to give her a good wash now.
Yeah, that'll happen tomorrow or before we go on the drive. Oh,
Well, yeah.
the Nissan emblem stuck too.
We're good to go now.
You can quill her. Alright guys, off camera here I replaced this side shock. It was not good like the others. The other side was better than this one, so I elected to put a shock in this side. Like I said, I still got to do the parking brake on this side. So same repeat process as last side. If anything different is about this, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, I'm just going to get this done off camera. Get back with you guys once we're done.
Man.
Very productive day on the Nissan. We got the headlights cleaned. we got rear shocks, we got a parking brake, we got a door that opens right. That I can't believe I glossed over that one. That one's been a pain in my shoulder since day one. But the last thing we got left to do is obviously an oil change. And I mean, what better oil than the old Super Tech Walmart $18 for 5 quarts. I don't even know if there's anything else you can buy for that cheap.
It's actually pretty good oil.
And we got ourselves a Purolator oil filter. Says it's up to 20,000 miles per day. Who isn't changing their oil in 20,000 miles? Like what? 20,000 mile protection? What? What is that? That is, I guess, last oil filter of the car's life, I guess. Like, it's probably all it needs. Jesus.
And make sure it doesn't turn to sludge, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, all we gotta do is get her up in the air and get the oil out of it.
All that smell is that epoxy, yeah.
Because there's on that license plate.
Oh. Oh, you almost lost the oil jug.
Oh. I don't really want to get too far under this thing, so I'm not even going to use any life-saving devices. We're just going to get her up in the air and pop the drain plug and pop the filter. Shouldn't really have to get underneath the car for that. Probably something like that. Oh, that header's hot. That's good. Warm, warm. Getting very hot. But drain plug's out and she's draining. Perfect. Grab me a rag. Wipe up a little bit. Let's see if I'm man enough to get this filter off. Oh yeah, let's go. Almost there. Yes. And then, because Nissan developed this right for rust protection, it just drains right onto the frame rail and makes a mess everywhere. Obviously. Explains why the driver's side is always rusty on the K-member and the passenger side never is. Alright, old filter, Wix XP, because, you know, I knew she needed to at least last till the race. Could really care less after the race, but I have to at least last till the race.
I'm pretty sure Wix and Purolator are made by the same company.
Very good possibility, brother. And then I forgot, I guess there's one other thing that we got to do is get a spare tire mounted and balanced, which that's just one of the tires that we took off the car, and it'll be on a spare rim. Just so I have a full-size spare on the road trip. I fucking hate donuts with a passion on a car. I'd rather deal with the extra size of a full size. We could slap the old new filter on there while it keeps draining. It's done draining out of the old can't really fill this pre-fill this filter because it sits at a sideways angle. I'm just going to use a little used motor oil on the seal. Shouldn't really matter. Just keeps it from binding up and twisting and getting bunched up. I like how the gold looks on the engine. Really stands out. You know a guy's doing good quality stuff when the parts shine. Alright, and that's still pitty paddling, pissing. So we'll keep letting that do its thing till it's all empty, and then put the plug back in and fill her up, and pretty much have everything checked off the list of what to do. It's going good, going good. Alright, drain plugs back in.
Filter back in.
Pull oil out.
You got the filter tight?
Yep. Filter's hand tight and a little extra elbow grease in her because why not? Don't want that falling off. Pull the jack out. Grab a rag. Wipe the tool off. Put the tool away. And we just gotta add 4.5 quarts technically. Gives us a half a quart for the drive down if we burn a little bit, you know?
What about that oil filter you didn't fill?
The little tiny oil filter that holds maybe a pint? Not even? Oh, they put a seal on this bad boy. There we go. I should maybe find a funnel.
Was one in the trunk.
Yeah, it's a small funnel. I think I got this. Let's see here. The freeform pour. Yes. Yes. About a half a quart left. Screw the cap back on, let it sit for 2 seconds. Pull the old dipstick out. And we're going for slightly overfilled because we got to fill that filter. And I mean, it looks like we're there. So that'll be it for this round, guys. Like, I mean, next time I talk to you guys, me and my buddy here will be on our way to Florida, road tripping, filming that. I'll be bringing you guys with for that too. Like I said, uploading daily or every 2 days, depends on how it works out.
I'm sure there'll be stops on the way that we're going to be recording.
Absolutely. Like, we got a couple things that we're planning on stopping and checking out. Like, for one, he's never been to the real South, so there's lots of things he doesn't know about that we'll go check out, and things that I barely know about in the South. I've only been there 5 times or so and really haven't experienced too many of the cool stuff, so it's going to be a good, fun adventure is what we're planning on it to be. Like,
First time seeing the oceans?
It's what this is all about, is for the adventure and the fun of it. Like, I can't I don't see how this could end any bad way, to be honest, to where I will be upset about this trip. So until next time, guys, see you later. Thanks for watching.